How's it? So, the plan now is to chase all of the walls for the plumbing and for the electrics. So, this is going to be a TV area over here. So we're going to chase over here, put in a plug box here. We're going to run it down straight across, but then we're going to connect it to this plug over here. Then we are wanting to put a light switch over here, so then we're going to also chase this. So that's the plan. We're going to be grinding the walls, which we call chasing, and yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. Okay. Alright, our grinder blade is done, so I need to head to the hardware and I'm going to get a grinder blade. All the dust that's coming off me, look at this. Crazy. You wear a mask, you wear glasses, but you still look like this. Anyway, now I've got to go to the shops like this. Okay. Alright, so we finished all of the grinding, cleaned ourselves off. But check now, the guys have built the columns just with the framework and they're now pouring the cement in. They're doing it with buckets. They've got the first one done over there, and now they're doing this one. But yeah, cool. We've done all the cutting now. So my dad and I, we're going to put all the electrical piping in. I'll show you what happens.
I'm going to sweep the slots out from you.
Yeah. Alright, so I've got the point where I want to bend it. So then you chuck the spring bender inside. So you check no kinks or anything. So this is the tool we use. Cool. So for those who don't know, this is a joiner. And that will join this pipe here onto that pipe. So this is 20 more conduit if you're wondering. Yo, perfect, eh? That was a good cut. Alright, so let me show you. We've got now, where this plug is over here, what we can do now is join new wire onto that. We can wire it all along here to here, and then we put the plug here, and then from the next plug we loop more wires down, all the way to that plug, and then through the wall. So yeah, that's the plan, and that's how we do it. Alright, sheesh, today was a messy day. I'm ready for a lekker shower. But yeah, we got all the conduit in the walls, and let me just go show you what the guys have done in front. Alright, this is the work that was done today. They got all of them full. The only thing is they found out that one of their frames was broken, so they couldn't do that. So they'll do that when they pour the slab at the top. But yeah, and then these should pop off tomorrow. That's what happened today. All the conduits in, and it was lekker messy. But yeah, what do you reckon, Dad?
Dusty day.
Dusty day. Cool. Lekker. Hey, how's it? Yo, feels like it's been a long time, but it hasn't for you. My wife and I took a week off. We went to visit some friends. They live in the Karoo. But yeah, in the week that we were gone, a lot of stuff happened. So we missed out a few things. So when I get back on site, I'll show you guys all the things that have changed and yeah, where the house is at that moment. So yeah, that will be lekker. Cool, we'll check you on site in Azefontein. Alright. Let me show you what the house is looking like. So we're here at the back of the house where we're extending the garage part on. So check at this. A lot of stuff happened while we were gone. So you would have last seen this is all open. The concrete floor was in, but now it's got a screed. This wall has been built and plastered. This window over here was over here, and this whole entrance here has been bashed out. Anyway, so that's this part of the house. Let me show you the other part. Columns are done, and they've even poured the deck on top. Here's the existing balcony underneath, and that's where they've joined it over there. So yeah. Alright, so we're on the inside part of the house. This brick wall is up and plastered in. Anyway, this room is on its way. you reckon, Dad? My dad's leaving me. I'm gonna miss him very much.
You'll be alright.
No. Did you miss me when I was gone?
I didn't miss the camera, I missed you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, anyway, so we're still cleaning and
Oh, that's not starting to burn my hands.
what is that? That's spirit of salt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a hydrochloric acid, eh? It actually looks really well.
Sherlock's first time up here. Now you can understand why he's extending his balcony. But check that, eh? Okay, anything you want to say, Dad, before you go, before you leave everyone? Huh?
Don't break anything.
Don't break anything. Okay. Alright, day done. Tomorrow is lots of cleaning. So get ready for a cool cleaning montage.
Give me a black motorcycle, give me playback on a vinyl and some cheap aviators from 65. Give me snakeskin boots, go swaying like a noose, and I'll be clinging to the back of this Indian bag. Give me a black motorcycle. Give me a black.
Alright, so we got the garage tidy. As tidy as it can be. Alright, so the day is done. Did a lot of cleaning, got most of it done. Anyway, that's the day. How's it? So today turned off to be a bit of a rough start. We were gonna cut the wall to put the lintels in, the wall of the main house. And what happened was the column wall that he built wasn't square to the house. So anyway, it's been one of those mornings. Just hang on, I'm gonna sneeze. There we go. There we go. Sneezing. Anyway, yeah. So we bashed down that wall. It ended up not being square to the house, so we need to build it square to the house. So I asked the guy just to knock down that side of the wall, which we could do. So the thing is to work with the bricklayers. Like this guy, he knows what he's doing. I think he was going off my dad's line that he originally made, and that wasn't square. But yeah, I want to try work with them as best as I can, so that I'm not messing them around and making them, oh, you're taking down my wall. That's the last thing you want with the guys like that. You want to work with them, and yeah, I think they're all also happy that, and they think it's the right idea. Anyways, but we'll only see when my dad gets back. And then the wall is built. Anyway, this is like the type of stuff that I got to deal with here. Anyway, I'm talking a lot. They're at tea time now. They're going to be laying bricks in about half an hour. So I want to be up there when they start. Lekker. Cool. Hope it works. Hope it works. So we're up here at the top. This is the section that we bashed down and put back up. So we're wanting the wall to be square with this. So this is our line over here. This line is perfectly square with the wall. And you can see over here, it's perfectly in line over here. So this wall here now is properly square. So that's what we want. Alright, 20 past 5, the day is done. Oh man, that was for you guys it was chilled. Anyway, pillars up to height, pillars up to height. And then tomorrow we're going to clap in the lintels and then build 4 courses of bricks above the lintels. So everything is nice and square now with the house. So that part of the day is done. Alright, so we're at the top here. Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to put the lintels on here. We're going to grind into the wall over there. Cool. En die hoog is het level, die lijn. So he's gonna clap it open there, and now I'm gonna head to my dad's house and go cut and drill some hoop irons. Alright, so I'm here in the garage. Now we're gonna drill press them. Just like so. Then what happens is these 2 holes here, you bend up, you drill this into the wall, and then you lay your bricks on top here, and you build your wall in with the thing. Anyway, I'm getting a phone call. Hey, there's Dad. Hi Dad. You know my daddy's a cool guy. Press soft, that's when you're cutting metal with a drill bit. So the harder you press, the more you wear out your drill bit. So you want to press soft and then ease it in. Put all our loop irons. Okay. Oh, it's in. Now we're gonna put in the hoop iron straps. Alright. This is so now he's gonna lay bricks, and then he's gonna lay bricks. This is gonna go in between some of the courses, so then it's gonna be tied nice. Alright, so just to show you what we've done so far. We've set the lintel on, so we've got our props under, so when he lays the bricks, it's going to be strong, it's not going to sag. Let me climb up here. Alright, so you see, we've got the lintels nice and level, so they're level on the wall. We're going to build on top of this lintel now 4 courses. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to leave here 300 gap here, the concrete beam that's going to run across. And then yeah. Then we should have it. You see here we've got the building line, so to show that this is nice and square and it's in line, so we keep all our measurements and make sure it's all sorted like that. Cool. Just hang on. Hopefully maybe by 1 o'clock everything is finished that side, and then from 2 o'clock we chop in, put lintel on. Yeah, anyway, cool. Jeez, it's a bad dog noise. This is the perks of working in the town that you live. Where are we going?
To the bakery?
The workers are on tea time, so we go for a walk to the bakery.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyway, you got anything to say?
Just enjoy the bakery and get a croissant.
Love was holding all the cards. It always kept me.
Rosemead Bakery, best bakery on the west coast or in the world. You can decide. You must come and give it a try. Rosemead.
Until I saw you light in its candy.
Alright, we got it. Yeah, I got myself a croissant and you got some bread. Now we're gonna walk home and then probably gonna head back to site. Lekker.
Yeah, in my darkest times, you got me feeling like I've been walking on air. Left all my worries and cares.
Met die camera. Ek maak video's. Sit op YouTube. Alright, so we're on the next one. Got the lintel up, we've got the bricks, everything sorted. And every course we're putting a layer of brick force in. If you don't know what brick force is, it looks like that. So it's nice and strong and solid. So yeah, cool. Alright, so we are finished. Site's nice and tidy, got that all done. Sorted. Glad that worked out well. And sorted. Lekker. Lekker. Cool. I think it was a good week. A week of work. Cool. Nice. It's time to go home.